do that. The only thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was, you guys know that, hold on, I'll mute this while I'm talking. Okay, so I'll mute that for now, and then you guys will just go like one at a time. And, you know, I want you guys to talk today in a minute. But, okay, so one thing I want us to do, and I'll make a post about this later, for people that aren't on here. I want to start a new photo album in our team page. I was thinking about this yesterday, and I want us to make if you already have a before and after right now, if you're not, you know, a super new coach, or maybe you had weight loss before you were a coach, if you are, or whatever, or maybe you have a transformation already. I want you guys to get like your best, clearest before and after shots. If you need an example of that, Sherelle posted one yesterday of someone's before and after that was a really clear, good shot. And it's okay if your before isn't perfect right now. I mean, you can't change that, but you can make a good after, to really show the changes that you've made throughout your Beachbody journey. And on my Instagram yesterday, I posted, if you guys are on my Instagram, it's Sarah Beasley Fitness. I posted a picture of Mallory Howland and her before and after, and it's a really good example shot. I want everyone to have before and after pictures in this photo album in our team, and I don't want your watermark on it. I just want the before and after, and the only thing that I want to be written on there is if you want to put the date from your before picture, if you have a date, like if it was March 2016 and then to now, whatever this month is, if you want to do that on there, that's fine. But take your watermark off of it for me. And I just want us to have a photo album of just our team, our team's pictures and transformation pictures, so that other people on our team can use those. And the reason that I don't want your watermark on it is because when other people so even when you guys use other people's transformation pictures, I would love it if we actually know each other who we're using, because we have that now. We have a bigger team and lots of transformations within our team. So you can actually, you know, talk to that person and find out their story and maybe get a quote from them or something, but you don't need to tag them in the picture if you're using their picture. You don't need to tag them, and you don't need their watermark on your picture. You need to actually put your watermark on it because you're using it for your social media, and you can just talk about how it's one of your friends or one of your fellow coaches or someone on your team. Something like that. I think because sometimes I see people on our team using others' transformation pictures and they're tagging those people. Well, what you have to think about for your business is that you want people to come to you. You don't want them to go to them. I mean, for them to go to them and follow them, that's fine. It's a totally different story a little bit if it's one of your personally sponsored coaches. Like for Mallory yesterday, I don't know, I may have tagged her in my post, but I had my watermark on it. And I just talked about how she's one of my coaches and how I've watched her have this transformation, and how I'm so blessed to call her my friend and have her in my circle and my community of people every day. And I may have tagged her in that because it's because Mallory is so different than me. She's a college student. She doesn't have kids. And so in my mind, I'm her coach. So I'm thinking if people that can relate to her better on their journey than they can to me right now, for them to go and follow her and maybe work with her at some time, that's fine. But if I was using, if I was one of you guys and I was using just a fellow coach on our team, if it wasn't my coach, then you don't need to put their watermark and you don't need to tag them, because you want those people to come to you. So your focus, you know, can just be on growing your own team and, you know, being able to do that with your own coaches at some point that are different than you. So that's all that I really wanted to say today, was just I would love it if you guys can add those photos to an album when I create that album, and you know, start using those while working on your own transformation. I wanted to let you guys know this is a great time, and this is why having an organization system down, like every day and every month of your business life, is so important. Right now, it's the last, well, first off, it's the last day of the month, so you still have an entire day. If you have a Success Club goal to hit, you know, you have all day to do that. And this is a really great time. Like, I've had so many people wanting to join just from me talking about how, you know, let's do this, you know, that I've invited, let's do this, let's end 2016 stronger than it started. We have 1 month to do it. And a lot of people are super motivated by that. And if you're motivated by that, then other people are going to feel that when you talk to them and when you invite them and when you make posts about it. So it's like, don't think that just because we're in a holiday season and at the end of the year that it's, you know, a time to give up or stop trying to get people in a challenge group or anything like that. I had 2 people yesterday buy Christmas gifts for their daughters just from my website, you know, just because it's Christmas time, because they know that their daughters follow me and they've gotten to follow me somehow. And I had 2 people ask me for my link yesterday just to buy their daughters Christmas presents. So there's so many different angles in this business that we can work. It just is a matter of working it every day and being excited about it, just like we always talk about, and trying different things to grow your business. So anyways, another thing that's really important that I've been doing is I've looked back. So that's organization again. I've been able to look back on the last few months of people that I've talked to about challenge groups. And if you guys watched my live video yesterday, I talked about this a little bit, and how I went back through people that I've talked to recently about being a coach. And a lot of those people that hadn't messaged me back, I just sent them a simple message, and just like I did to my people that I want in my challenge group for next month. And I was just like, hey, I just wanted to invite you to be in my December challenge group that's starting, and I want to end this year stronger than it started, and I wanted to know if you would be interested in that and doing that with me. And so a lot of those people that hadn't even messaged me back before or stopped messaging me about coaching, that I had talked to about coaching the last couple of months, ended up messaging me back and being like, yeah, I would love to be in your challenge group. And, you know, that's just a good, for a lot of people, they're going to talk to you about coaching and they're going to get excited about it, and they're going to make you think that they want to sign up as a coach. And I feel like about 10% of people will sign up, and then about 10% of people will say they're going to do it later or they're going to do it at some other time. And then about 80% of people are just not going to talk to you anymore because they're nervous and they're intimidated and they don't know if this is for sure what they should get into. They're needing something more. And I feel like that's where we really need to do what we have to do as coaches and give them something to fall back on and let them know that we're there for them. And just be sure that you're following up with people. I shared that post yesterday where someone had signed up with someone else, and she said it was because I hadn't messaged her back in like a week or something. And so I know the way that it sounded, she made it sound like she had messaged me and I hadn't responded, which wasn't the case. It was just that I guess I didn't follow up with her and someone else talked to her about it. So it's like I didn't close the deal. So when you talk to people, you need to make sure, like, don't feel like that you are bothering someone or you're taking the plunge too much. Like, don't get too nervous about that, because if you don't seal the deal with people and you've already given them all the information, then that's gonna happen, what happened to me, and they're gonna sign up with someone else that does take the plunge and invite them and get them going and get them started. So that's what happened with that girl. And so I think that's about all I wanted to say. I just want to let you guys open up your lines if you have any questions, and I just want to kind of do a group talk today. So Lauren, you want to go first? You got anything to talk about today?
I mean, I can always find something to talk about. No, I don't know. I agree with what you're saying with the follow-up. You know, I lost a girl because of that. She had messaged me, and then we had talked about it, but like I didn't follow up with her, and it had been like a month, and she signed up with one of her other friends that she didn't know very well, and she's like amazing, and I'm just like, ah.
I don't know. That's what made me look at that girl, because I was like, in the last week, I've been noticing her posting a lot about doing the ultimate reset. And like the ultimate reset to me is so intimidating and like everything, and that's what she started with, was the ultimate reset when she signed up as a coach. And I was just like, what are you doing? But it's okay. It's like, you know, that happens, and all we can do is learn from those things, and you know, good luck. I've got to unfriend her.
I've gotten in this rut where I'm so like, I don't know, because I don't know a lot of my people very well.
Okay, I think that you are like focusing too much on that.
Yeah.
You know, like yesterday when I was talking to you about that, what did you think about that?
I went and invited 4 people yesterday. And I watched a video. I watched 2 calls recently. They were team calls. I forget her last name, Kiana something.
Uh-huh.
But it was really good. And she talked about how she uses voice messaging for almost everything because it's so fast.
Yeah.
And so like I responded to all of my challengers yesterday that way. All of my coaches pretty much. I did all 4 of my invites that way. And I just kind of connected with a new person that way. And she was the new person I connected with, was like, oh my gosh, I loved your voice message. That's the cutest thing ever. You know, she was like, I love that, you know, so.
You know, so many people, when I send them voice messages, I'm like so surprised, and they'll be like, I didn't know that you could even do that.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, so it was really fast. Like I really powered through some messages yesterday. So I just, you know, I get so many messages from MLMs. Like I got one yesterday, and she was like, I've, you know, never talked to her once. She's like, I added you into my Ralden. It's a copy and paste. I added you into my Ralden and Fields group. If you don't want to be in there, just remove yourself. Thanks, bye. You know, and I was just like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like don't feel like you're one of those people, because you're so different than those people just from your posting. Like,
yeah.
To definitely understand that your posting as a coach is like letting people already get to know you so much, and like, so don't think that you need to like build this like best friend relationship before you invite someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you just don't have time for that. I mean,
yeah, and that's what I think I worry about so much. Like I've talked to people all the time, but it's even like you. I mean, like I felt like I knew you before I even signed up with you. You know, and it's kind of like that with the coaches that
from like my posting, right?
Yeah, like, and it's like that with the other coaches I follow. Like I follow a few that aren't on our team, but like I feel like I know them. Like,
right, because we just explain so much of our life through our posting. You know, and so that is like, I feel like as coaches, we're already offering like this service just through our posting that's free for everyone that follows us. And in that, I mean, the more that you do that and the better you get at that, that is what, like I mentioned yesterday when we were talking, like Chrissy, she has hit Success Club 10 for like so long, and the majority of the people come to her because
Yeah.
her posting is so personable. And she really explains, like, and she did that because I did that, and that's how she connected with me. So it's
I
like,
feel like I work really hard on that. I don't know, like, I have people come to me. I don't know if there's like something else I need to change or what.
and
I don't
another
know.
thing is, like, don't take too much of your time working hard on that posting. Sometimes maybe, do you ever feel like you're taking too much time to, like, and kind of overthinking it?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah.
So don't take up too much of your time, because I find myself sometimes, doing that and trying to make, like, the perfect post. And
Yours always like sound fine though, and I'm like, how much time does she spend on these posts?
I don't spend a lot of time. Like, I'll think about it and, like, kind of get an idea, but I guess I've been doing it so long that it's just gotten easier and quicker over time. But I always just try to think, when I used to spend like 30 minutes or 40 minutes on one post,
That's about how long it takes me.
Yeah. Well, you'll get better.
And then I get a headache, and then I'm like, oh, I've got a headache.
Well, I feel like don't take so much of your energy and time just for one post. I mean, you're going to make your post sound good and, like, authentic and genuine just by doing it. And, try not to just spend so much time trying to make it perfect, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Forgot what I was going to say. I'll come back to that. Something that me and my coaches are doing differently is we started a prep week group. That way it, like, and nobody can comment in it except for us, unless they comment, like, under the videos. But, like, I did a welcome video explaining, like, how the challenge group was going to run, and we're doing a $50 gift card. We're doing a $50 gift card for the coach or the challenger that has the biggest transformation in 21 days. And you have to be willing to submit a before and after picture to be eligible for it. But I opened it up for my coaches too, because they're challengers too, and so I opened it up for them too. But all of my coaches and us are putting in a gift card, and it's right around Christmas time, so I thought that would be a good idea. And so the welcome video goes over, like, what the prize is going to be, and, like, why you need to be in a challenge group, like, please be engaging every day and encouraging.
That is such a good idea. So is it just a group for prep week? And
And
are you going to keep using that for all your challenge groups?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because I feel like, because we've stopped creating a brand new group for the 21 days, and we're just going to run it in our large group like Jen does with her Portion Fix 8. I didn't want to keep posting those same, like, how to use, but so many people are like, how do I use the container? So, like, my coach.
Oh my gosh, that is such a great idea.
It was Kim got the idea from Jessica Pasola, because Jessica Pasola does that. So, like, Kim did a video on how to use the containers, and then she did a video on meal prep, and then I did a video on why personal development is so important, and I did a video on explaining your program, why you need to use your calendar start to finish, and how to use Body on Demand, and, like, how you can submit and get a t-shirt when you finish your program. So it's our first time doing it, so, like, we're gonna redo the videos next month, because we were all kind of, like, not sure what to say exactly, but I was like, let's just do it. And one girl did a video on how to make Shakeology, because so many people make it wrong.
And so then, another thing I would add is that so many people that want to stay on Shakeology want to know how to change their Shakeology Home Direct flavor, and that's a question I feel like I get all the time.
That's a good idea.
So
that's a great.
What buddy? Put that in there too.
2, 3, 1, 1.
And then add, like, maybe when different people do their workouts. That's what I would do too, because I just feel like so many people need to do it in the morning.
Yeah. So I went ahead and added all of the challengers that are in my group now, and then all the new people I'm bringing in. And so one of my coaches is doing her own thing, because she has men in her group, and I don't let men in my group. Right. So she wanted to do, like, her own thing, which is fine. But it's me and, like, 4 of my other coaches that are doing it. And I just think it's going to be really helpful because that's only what the group is for, is teaching them how to meal prep, use Shakeology and the containers. And then we have the one large group. And so like Monday is when it's kicking off, and I'm going to have little mini challenges for every day. And then I'm going to assign tasks to each of my coaches. Like, all right, Kim, Monday, you have to do a motivational post. Tuesday is your recipe day. Wednesday, talk about why you just started this journey. Thursday, do a Thankful Thursday post, so that way I don't have to feel like I have to be the only one posting all the time. And it's teaching them how to be a leader and a coach. And that way when they're ready, because I think they were getting a little bit intimidated about running their own groups. So, which it's kind of intimidating. And if you only have one person joining you, they may not post.
Right.
So I told them, I was like, just add your people into our large group, kind of like how you do yours. And we'll run it together, and y'all can be leaders with me, and we'll have this prep group. And then we want to do a app along with it so that they can like see their Shakeology and workout being logged. So that was a question I had. Like, I know you said your app group, you're only doing it for people with Core de Force and 21-day fix. So we can't jump in with that with you, right?
Right. Well, so, I mean, actually I will have like the base. It's just because most of my people right now are either going to be doing the 21-day or Core de Force next month or next week in December for the December challenge group. But like I'm still adding people in there that are doing other programs. Like my aunt, she just ordered, she gave me her stuff so I can order her Country Heat on Thursday, and I don't have an active, challenge group other than this one. I mean, no one knows what program you're doing. Like,
well, I just saw you saying something about that. And so like you were talking to Holly, I think, about it. And so I was trying to decide, should I just plug in with yours so that they're seeing different variety of posts, or should I just create my own? Because
I mean, that's totally fine. Like, I don't mind if you guys do it with me. And the thing is like, that's just the programs that I'm talking about with my customers is Core de Force or 21-day fix.
And most of my people are doing that, but I just didn't know what you thought. Do you think it should be better for my coaches and our challengers to like do our own thing, or should we be in yours and just combine it and do it together?
I think we could combine it. I mean, it's such a short group, and I feel like the more interaction, the better. The more people, the more motivation. Like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Better. Yeah.
So how do I go about that? Because like I want to be able to see what my challengers are logging. Do you have to make me an admin in the thing?
Yeah. Like I'm actually so that's another thing, you guys. On Friday, my new challenge group will open. And so to prep over the weekend, because everyone starts next Monday. So if anyone wants to be in there and run it with me, you can just let me know. I'll make a post about it in the team page, and you guys can comment. I just need your email addresses, and I'll write that on there, and we can run it together. And you guys don't forget that in January there's going to be another Beachbody Health Bet. And so many people love those health bets, and they love the fact that they can earn money from being in a health bet. I actually, when I went to Tennessee, I had a friend, and she's tried programs with me before, and she travels, she doesn't have kids, she's overweight, and like she just can't stick with it. And I don't know, she found something on Instagram or something that was like, put in $40, and it started with like 800 people. And if they miss, it's like with your Fitbit, and if they miss a single day, then they're out and they just lose their $40. But I think it goes for like 6 weeks, and like whoever is left after the 6 weeks that hasn't missed a single day of the steps or whatever, I guess gets their $40 back. So that's really motivating to her. So, I mean, how cool is it that we have the health bet where we don't have to do anything with money, Beachbody, and we have that to offer to people, because people are really, really motivated by the money. And so with her, she put in $40 and didn't get anything back. We are telling people to put in $140 and they get, a meal a day and challenge group and meal plans and everything. So we have a lot more to offer than a lot of these other things on social media do that people are getting 800 people into. I mean, that blew my mind. So just having people connect with their Fitbit and pay somebody. So, so yeah, we only have a couple of minutes left. Sherelle, are you on here? I had a question. What was I going to ask you? Sherelle, did you do a clean eating group at Just Salads this week?
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, it's like a Thanksgiving detox.
Yeah.
That was so good. I was like, I saw your post last night and I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I had been in that challenge group this week.
It was literally like last minute, but I felt so miserable like after Thanksgiving and my birthday. I was like, I have to do something. You know? And
That's what I need to do this week.
I want to do the 3-day refresh really bad. I want to try that. Have you done that?
Oh yeah, I have. I really want to do the ultimate reset, but I'm too nervous to.
I want to start that in January. We should do it at the same time. I want to do it.
I'm just scared if I'll get pregnant and then I'm lost.
If what? If you get pregnant and then what?
Because you can't do it when you're pregnant, so then it would just be a waste.
Well, like I know people do it when they're breastfeeding.
You're not
They
supposed
just
to do it when
they
you're
just keep some meat in there.
Oh.
So, like they still keep in some lean chicken or like.
But I just wonder if all the supplements and stuff would be bad for you. And another thing about the Ultimate Reset, if you guys think about buying it, is it expires really fast after you buy it. So when you guys do buy it, make sure you're going to do it soon after.
You're gonna be so cute pregnant. Oh my gosh.
Did I ever get
Oh, you're gonna get pregnant. I can't wait to watch you work out pregnant. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so let's see. We only have 2 minutes left. So does anybody want to hop back on and do some more talking or anything?
You can take a few minutes break. I'm gonna go because I gotta do some school with the kids, so I'm gonna have to go.
Good day. Bye, Lauren.
Bye.
Thanks for that idea. So that's another thing, you guys. If you guys, I'm totally down to make videos this weekend for like a meal prep weekend, especially for the group starting next Monday. So if you guys, any of y'all have customers or you get customers today that are joining us next Monday in our challenge tracker app, if anybody wants to help me run that and do a meal prep planning group, like I think that's an amazing idea. And we can keep that for our customers for the future. Like Lauren was just talking about, to have, a video about the portion control containers and a video about when we get our workouts in and just all these helpful videos and examples for people that are coming into our challenge groups. So I'll make a post about that and the challenge tracker app and let you guys comment if you and I'll let you guys go. Bye, you guys. Have a good day.
Really? Don't talk to him like that? Really? No, you don't get it.